With every dream, with every vision, there's also a reality. But that reality only takes place when action is incorporated with it and with purpose and passion. March 24, 2015 was the launch of the Sylbourne Show. And I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been involved so far. It couldn't happen just with myself, Sylbourne Sydial, but of course with a team.
Yeah, you know.
I hear they say you're Mr. Bob.
Yeah, Mr. Bob, you know.
Well, listen, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Yeah.
And I hear that you have different names.
Yeah, Countryman.
Yes. And which is the other name?
Gully Bob.
Gully Bob, yep.
But my real name is Robert Lee Malcolm.
I've never heard that. All I've been hearing is the Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
And what I heard is that they're running from the Bob.
Them running from the Bob. Some running from the Bob. Some boy them a go on like that them.
Hey,
glad to be here. How
Good,
you
good.
doing?
Welcome, man.
Thank you very much.
It's good getting very interesting and exciting persons. It makes the atmosphere very charged.
The term entrepreneur,
Yes.
it comes from the Latin word ultra, which means beyond.
Yes.
And the reason why I coined the term is because as an entrepreneur, I realized that there were factors which contributed to an entrepreneur's success.
I am Sylbourne Sydial. Welcome to the Sylbourne Sydial Show. And with me today is the Honorable Andrew Holness, leader of the opposition, leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, Member of Parliament for West Central St. Andrew. So, Andrew, tell me, how are things in Jamaica these days? This diaspora, which should be really called our Commonwealth, is to say, listen, we want you, members of the diaspora who have decided to move to another country, who have decided to invest in other countries, to take back some of that wealth and root it in Jamaica.
Coach.
Yeah. I do believe that everybody on this earth has a purpose and has a calling on their lives. And it's so important for you to understand that you're not going to live a full life until you step into that purpose. What you're doing right now, that's your purpose. It's what kept you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's what drove you to send me that message.
Representational politics was not for me. I enjoyed it, but it was not for me. And then there were some challenges. And I said, I can give service to this country, to Jamaica, without being in Parliament. I didn't need to be in Parliament. I was already giving service in a wide number of areas before I went into politics. Identify any one thing, Sylbourne, but you know, you and I have worked on the whole APD issue. And there was a lot of lobbying that was done and we got nowhere. And I took a different track.
Daddy Ernie.
This is the world famous Super Jam, and right now I'm playing you Morgan Heritage Down by the River.
Famous sound name at that time, the downbeat.
Yeah, because if you try to travel down beat.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I grew up in Jamaica, you know, going to high school in York Castle. The buses used to have different sound systems.
Yes,
you know?
it was the base end of the whole thing.
So you were the president or
president-elect?
President-elect or president?
No, we just come straight president.
No one elected.
Just boom, straight up in president downbeat.
It's a very weird tool, you know what I mean? You never know where the beginning or the start of a star or of a great thing is gonna come from. So it's all about hard work and believing in what you truly, you know what I mean, working towards.
From a place where I know, you understand? I was a youth that I used to get arrested every week. Every single week, my mum as a youth had to come police station to take me out of the police station. You understand what I'm saying? And I know how these youths think when they see an older and they see an older man and he's making enough money, they will look to that man and think, right, you know what, I want to be like that. You understand what I'm saying? And these are the kind of things that are crippling our community.
We've lost our way, but more than that, for me, it's like if you go into those various communities, they have got one leader. No matter what there might be sub groups, right? What we don't have is a leader.
In terms of the brand itself and the creative side of the business, that's just what I do.
So for the benefit of the viewers then, you are the creative element.
Yep.
And you are the business, legal.
I think as a consumer,
I know for myself, if I put myself in that position as a consumer, I want to have everything. I don't want to just have the product. I want to know about the background. I want to have the knowledge about it as well, and have that awareness so that I really understand exactly what the product does, how I can make it work.
It used to be a bottom-up approach now, because you know, when I look at the historic way that governments and councils have used funding or, you know, abused public trust, you know, I believe the only way this is going to happen is if it comes and is powered by the communities that are affected by this.
But I do have some of my friends now that are trying to get into it, so they're learning right now. So I guess technically I'm not the only person doing it, and it really is for me just about creating a community and then seeing how we can all grow together, because while we're all learning the same information, there might be a certain strategy or a certain thing that somebody else will see that I might not see. So then as a community, we can all use that strategy that's allowing them to win. And now, of course, we're all winning. So it's really just about creating a community of traders.
So, I mean, you know, I have been advocating for remote work, for automation, for digital transformation for years. In fact, from in 2011, I was fortunate to have been selected for the United States State Department's Premier Leadership Program. And you can't apply for it. You have to be nominated, and then you have to be, you know.
And let's put it this way, you've got to actually kind of cut back on the amount of information you take on this, because you're listening to news all day, and then I don't know if you're WhatsApping or you're getting conspiracy theories.
And I'm not saying it's particularly a pipe dream. I'm just saying we're not there. We don't have it. Any more discussion on that is really speculative.
Last couple of months, all the economies have been shut down. You don't want to be on the back foot, isn't it? You want to secure yourself and secure your economy going forward. So you want to be the first. But there's a bit of a race to do that. And I think, you know, everybody's competing with one another.
Change our attitude in terms of being more conscious that, you know, your data is valuable.